If your social media doesn't solve any problem or is entertainment based, social media could be the biggest mistake you could ever make in today's age. I'm sorry to break it to you. So hear me out before you pull out your forks, your I don't know, fires and sticks and try to crucify me or whatever. Just please hear me out on this. So back in the old times, back in the mid 1800s, in the medieval times, we all believed that the way to move and be successful in the overall game of social media is to become an influencer, build a character, make some content, be entertainment, probably be like KSI or whatever, and you can overall will and just live well off. But let me tell you something, there's something called AI that's entering the world, and it's best for me to make a video about this as early as possible to bring people awareness before it's too late, because the AI saturation is getting scarier. Okay, there are AI influencers out there. There's a lot of AI influencers that you have no idea are. Okay, what does that mean? It's saturating the market of influencers, meaning there's going to be hard, not hard for you, but you're going to come across a competitor which is an AI robot. Trust me, there are AI pages that people think are real accounts. They have 300k followers, mostly female AIs, which I guess market OnlyFans. For those who want to make OnlyFans content, the competition is very high because you're going to be competing against AI models with unrealistic bodies, unrealistic everything. If it's just not real, okay? If there's even AI people worldwide, they're like,
you think you're watching a real influencer. You're not. I don't exist. This place doesn't either.
Proof?
I can make her travel wherever I want. I can dress her however I want.
All this is done very quickly with AI. Here's how.
it's just crazy, okay? There's people literally using AI fake faces, which means your competition's even high. You're gonna even have to compete with a guy with crazy looks, with a crazy character features. Just see where I'm going with this when I'm speaking about AI influencers, even the ability for people to fake that image and make that image look like a completely different person. Do you see what I'm going with this? And second of all, influencers can be irrelevant the next day. Welcome to social media. Okay, guys, this is videos for those that are doing entertainment content. They just love it. They're looking forward to get brand deals, make money on brand deals, etc., get sponsorships, da 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 da. Trust me, I'm an influencer too. My name is Kobe the Ruler. My Instagram over there. But overall, you can be irrelevant the next day. Okay, this video is about those that are making entertainment content. Their videos do not solve a real problem. They're just entertaining people. You can be irrelevant the next day. Welcome to social media. Okay, you can have the highest views and you can have the lowest views overnight. Things can happen. You lose reputation. You're irrelevant anymore. Look at Nicki Minaj. She has her Instagram account is gone because she said some other words on some other president election thing, and now she was cancelled. You see how easy that is? You can build a whole following, and just like that, you're just wiped out. Please open your eyes, stick to this video, because I'm waking you guys up. I'm waking you guys up. Okay, I'm basically from the future. I travel back in time to let you know about the AI revolution and then the near death of entertainment, influencers, stuff like that. And the thing about it, I'm not trying to wish anybody bad, but you can lose your following or struggle to adapt to the younger audiences. You know how hard it is to adapt to trends? The overall goal of this video is how can you at least keep doing entertainment content. I don't want to kill your dreams, keep doing it, but also leverage another platform so that you can be at least safe, because we don't know how the future will look like with AI. Mr. Donald Trump is speaking about how AI is gonna completely rule the whole world. Everything will be AI and everything. So here are 5 steps to become at least an educator, because you have to be, you have to find a skill, or even if you have a skill, find something so that you can be able to leverage and educate people, because being an educator is more sustainable than being an entertainer. This is proven. People like Neil Patel spoke about this. I'm telling you, dancing around on TikTok, he even spoke about, I'm gonna put the video where he spoke about somebody, I think her name is Charlie D'Amelio or whatever, somebody TikToker, about how, this not as much leverage being an entertainer, even though there's a lot of views are glorified. People will think you're rich because you have a lot of views. There's not too much sustainability. Of course, she's well off, but educational and entertainment content is completely different things. So let's get to the video I'm gonna put on right now.
Most people on social media try to appeal to the mass audience. A great example of this is I can release content on motivation. I can release content on, this is what I wish my mom taught me that I'll teach my kids. That kind of stuff is great. You're going to get the eyeballs. But what revenue are you going to generate from that?
Yeah.
On the flip side, if you focus 100%, not 90%, 100% on content for your vertical, like just pure real estate, you will not get the same amount of views.
Yeah.
You will not get the same amount of engagement. You will not get the same amount of recognition when you walk down the street and someone wants to take a picture with you. But I guarantee it, you will make more money. And that is what people are going away from when they should be going towards it. Everyone wants to be famous where they walk down the street and someone wants to take a picture with them.
Right.
That does not generate you more income. You know, it was funny. I created a social media video the other day and my team was laughing at me. Some of it, my team gives me ideas. So they mentioned this girl named Charlie D'Amelio or Emangelo or something like that.
D'Amelio, yeah.
D'Amelio.
TikTok girl, yep.
Yeah. I said her name wrong and they were just cracking up, but they didn't correct me when I was filming. So then they're like, oh, it's okay. People will probably leave comments and you'll get more engagement. I didn't care for the more engagement or whatnot. I was like, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Plus, I didn't want to refilm it. So I had no clue who she was. Does she do well? Probably. Is she going to make $100 million from her brand? Probably not. It's really hard to make a ton of money from doing things like dancing. If your goal is to live a nice lifestyle, have a nice car, nice home, definitely do that. If you're trying to build something big, that's really hard to do that with something that's generic.
We saw that from the GOAT himself, so that should be enough information for you to stick to this video and hear what the hell I have to say. So here are the pros and cons of entertainment industry and I guess educational industry. Even though there's no cons, it's how you perceive it as cons. Let's get to it. So entertainment content, you know, they get fame, but that income relies on their image. Okay, KSI's income relies on his image. You know, if he has a good image, reputation, he's okay. If his reputation is cooked, he is cooked financially. You know, it really relies on your image. There's an influencer, some other guy called Daddy something, I don't know what his name was. He beat a cat apparently and literally lost his sponsorships, you know, because somebody leaked the video of him beating up a cat. You know, you see how fast your image can just decline. And for educators, you know, you're not as famous but established connections from problem solving, so future help reach outs or thanks are there. People, you know, you're helping people, okay, you're establishing connections. When you help people, maybe you're an investor or like you're what's that word called, retail, what, I forgot the name, but some other, you sell houses or help people with something, you know, and you're gonna have established connections, and in future you're gonna have future reach outs because you're able to help people. And when you help people, you know, there's this level of connection which is very non-breakable. You know, if you help somebody scale their business from 0 to 100,000 and they came from nothing, they're gonna find you as, wow man, this guy really helped me, I won't forget about him, which will overall make it very long-term and consistent. So with entertainment, you get quick fame, but quick irrelevance. You know, trends can change anytime. With educational, people you help remember you forever, meaning trust equals income. When you help somebody come out the mud, you know, make money they've never seen before, they want to remember you forever. Trust me. And this is going to create trust and long-term income, whereby social media, where you can just lose, you just become irrelevant. You thought you had fans, but those fans just don't care about you. They just care for the hot trending thing at the moment. Okay, so take note, this video is not to discourage anybody who's doing entertainment or is trying to do something, just trying to build a personal brand. No, I'm not discouraging anybody. I'm saying still do that, but also try to leverage another section so you have two of the best worlds. Okay, it's better to have two than one. Okay, and that's just my advice. I'm not trying to discourage anybody to do that thing. You're gonna be entertainment content, you're gonna be a celebrity, do that. You know, do that, but just acknowledge what I'm saying, acknowledge the possibilities of the future so you can be safe than sorry. So boom, if you're currently in a niche, ask yourself, what skill do I have which I can monetize? Okay, for example, You make art from Adobe, and the monetization is selling. Requested art. People are hitting you up for them to be created. People are hitting you up for you to create album covers, etc. And your goal is to find a skill that you've did research, that there's doors for problem solving. It could be, let's say, because you're an artist, you make cover arts. It could be digital painting. You can teach digital painting. You can teach 3D modeling, UI and UX design, and meaning that you can educate that skill on YouTube long form content. I've been speaking about this on one of my videos, that you should really always leverage YouTube, because YouTube is a very good place to just get in depth with your education, build trust with your people, and overall convert those viewers into good warm leads through email list, through building an email list. I'm gonna get to that later. So yeah, as YouTube has higher conversions, I don't recommend educating on short form content. Treat it like a platform to bring awareness of your YouTube channel by giving gem quality in the shorts. Okay, so there's even a Stickman video which does videos about dating and stuff like that. He does educational videos, not entertainment, but he also moves them to YouTube videos, which will be, he also tells them and convinces them with the, because since this video is a very gemful video, it provides very good gems, like where you just feel like you learn something, and the quality of the video is so good. He literally has a nice compelling CTA for them to move and check out the YouTube channel, because the video is that good, and people go to the YouTube channel and find the whole gem where he can be able to explain in depth and also promote his whatever product he has. Maybe it could be a dating book or whatever. It's just a platform where you can just get deep into what you're offering and overall make your call to action effectively, because let's be honest, use your common sense. Will making a 10-second video and a call to action really get you warm leads? They don't know you, they don't know where you come from. Some people are just doom scrolling from Southern Africa and or maybe North Africa and some other, I don't know, ocean. It just does not relate to what they're going through. So yeah, leverage long form YouTube content.
Aight fam, men prosper when they take care of good women. When a man works hard and supports the right woman, his efforts multiply tenfold. Many women on the internet always say giving women money makes men richer. This is untrue. It's when they give healthy, nurturing, loving women money that they become richer. Feminine energy helps emotionally regulate people. That's why when you play video games, they're always playing the healing role, the supportive role. That is what they naturally love to do. Unhealthy women want things to be about them. The man takes care of her so she has an easy life. And in return, she'll give him some attention here and there, maybe sleep with him once in a while, but she doesn't connect with him and emotionally regulate. It's the difference between having a partnership versus servitude. One drains a man's energy, the other causes it to amplify. Protecting, providing for, and leading the right woman makes the love much healthier and more powerful. When a man is working hard and emotionally regulated, he makes much more money. He makes much more progress. He becomes extremely focused. The majority of millionaires have loving partners, supportive people in their life. Women complain that men will leave them when they get rich. But as a woman, you must pick the right man to nurture too. One who will love you no matter how much he accomplishes. In the end, always look at character. That is how you select for the right person. Watch my YouTube for more one-on-one calls in the bio. Drizzle.
So the guy is clearly educational content, so it's already a win. He drops quality content which leaves viewers hungry for more, which he leads them to his YouTube in his bio, where he educates and sells his products or services. So here's a quick summary, okay? Whichever niche you're in, identify the skill you have which you can teach and monetize. No delusion. Don't be delusional. Research problems faced that your skill can actually solve. They make long form videos addressing those problems. Note that don't let views discourage you. Usually low views on educational content still converts better, as those who clicked video are buyer intent viewers, okay? Because unlike short form content and you get low views, that just shows your video is not reaching people, so it's a whole different game. Yeah, don't give up with your socials like Instagram, TikTok, IG, Facebook. Just see it as a platform to build social proof, but long form is the real game changer. So look if there are creators in your space who could be making art who are doing the same thing as you, making similar content as you, and try to replicate the most viral video or copy what they're doing and make the content better so that you don't really get too niche whereby your content is not reaching people because it's very very niche. So see who's doing what you're doing and if it's really working for them and try to do that and also make the content better than they are. Watch the video and see how you can improve the content and make yours very value packing to whoever watches the video. Find monetization doors like digital products, affiliate programs, or services which make problem solving for your viewer even easier if you're posting art and educate, on creating art like 3D models, etc. Your offer could be a special plugin which gives access to features for free in creating better 3D models. It's not, I don't know if it's a real feature, I'm just giving an example. Basically, making that life easier. The final step is to look into email marketing. Email marketing is a platform where you basically have a product, okay? You have a product, you have a service, and email marketing is basically having a landing page or a form, a sign up form where it's a gate where people they want the product you're offering or service you're offering because it really screams to them like this is what I need because you're able to identify what problems people have, what's in need, or like what do they actually need to just free them of their misery and make their life better. Not completely change and fix their life with a click of a button, but make their life easier, which people will scream and die for. Okay, and your landing page or sign up form is basically a gateway. They have to give them their email in order for them to receive the lead magnet you're offering and the overall services you're offering. And then once they get the email, once they enter the email, they get sent to an email automation. Okay, guys, it's a whole explanation of how email marketing works. I'm gonna just put YouTube videos in the description about email marketing for beginners, so you guys to get understanding of how it works because it's so in depth. Just what you need to know is that email marketing is a place where you take people who are probably not sure about your product, buying about your product, cold leads, maybe warm leads, and the overall goal is to nurture them, show them the value you provide, how you can solve the problem, make their life easier, providing valuable content, products, services, and overall make good money by promoting products which actually solve their pain points. Okay, so here's the final, right? Look within yourself, see the skills that you can actually use to educate people. Do research if this skill is really needed in the market. Probably use ChatGPT to ask ChatGPT whether, okay, I have this skill. Can I make the skill or can I market the skill? Can I educate people on this skill and help people with this skill? Is this a skill that people really want to have problem solved on, etc.? Once you found that, be able to have a YouTube channel, a long form YouTube channel. I'm not saying delete other social platforms, keep them because they can actually still get you, sales there, brand. It's still okay to leverage that. I'm just saying have a backup, okay? At least have a place where you can be an educator, teach something, and help people learn something and solve and make people's life easier. And boom, once you have the YouTube long form content, you can be able to educate your staff, see what's working best, try to copy that and make it better. Copy the best thumbnails and try to make it better. Put your own twist to it so you can at least get the views and traction. Educate there, do this, find ways to monetize it. And also, when you find ways to monetize it with the digital products, services, or whatever, make sure you find an email tool which will able to help you create landing pages. Meaning, you're gonna be able to get their email and put them to an email automation sequences, welcome email, nurture them through a sales page down there. And yeah, just make sure you click the link in the description to get in-depth understanding of how email marketing works because I already covered the video. I'm gonna cover the video again. And yeah, that's the overall end of the video. My advice is that if you guys don't even have a skill or even have a social media platform to start with, don't be afraid. Just do your research, find what skill you want to get into. It could be maybe YouTube. You could maybe creating YouTube, doing YouTube videos and start there. Start creating YouTube. Even sometimes the skill comes down to you just getting into a niche, doing it a lot of times consistently, and then eventually you have enough knowledge to teach people just like me. I got into email marketing. I've been doing it for a while. I got into YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for nearly three years now. I have my knowledge and my experiences, and boom, I'm educating you guys on there. I'm providing education. People are learning from me, from my mistakes. You learn something, it saves you from making more mistakes, meaning that you're far more ahead in your journey. So that's the overall goal. And now I helped you. Now you have trust, hopefully. And yeah, enough yapping, guys. Hope you guys really got the goal of this video of what I'm trying to say. Don't really be strictly entertainment content only, because things can happen. There's something called AI. AI is taking over. We don't even know how the influencer space is gonna look like, because there are influencers in the fitness space which are leveraging AI, meaning that you're competing with AI physiques. So it's very concerning. So at least better have a place where you educate people, could be educating them on the fitness journey, not just posting fitness content, because boom, look, already a skill you found. You maybe you do fitness content, meme content or whatever, and you're pretty swole, you have knowledge about training. Make content about teaching people about how to train instead of leveraging only entertainment content. And then you can monetize it later on, so your coaching program, one-on-one coaching, etc. So yeah, enough yapping. Peace out.
Bye. Have a great time.